How has the journey been from the village that you started and now when you see what all you have achieved? So, what was the life in the village? If we can just have a recap of that.
Preeti, as far as my life is concerned, this has been a very long life with ups and downs.
Was there any kind of fear there कि टीचर्स कह रहे हैं अभी पढ़ लो तो आगे कुछ कर पाओगे, या एक डर था कि अगर कुछ नहीं किया तो?
This was mix of both.
So what was that one thing that kept you moving forward? Yes. So what did success mean to you back then?
For me, success meant that how I can perform my studies sincerely.
So what were your biggest challenges?
Yes, there were many challenges during my service period.
But any moment where you felt like giving up?
Truly speaking, no.
And in your life's journey of 70 plus years, what is that one thing that truly matters? Hello everyone, welcome to another brand new episode of Unmute Yourself. Today's episode is special because of two reasons. The first one, this is the first episode of year 2026, so wish you all a very happy new year. And the second, because of the guest who I have with me today. My father is Shri Ram Avtar Sewra, whose life is a quiet lesson in integrity and resiliency. He served ONGC for 35 years, starting his journey by being the Junior Chemist and retiring from the ranks of Executive Director. Life has come a full circle for him. It started in the city of Mehsana and he retired from the same city. His story is not just about rising in a career, but staying rooted while rising. So please welcome Shri Ram Avtar Sewra here. Hi Pa, thank you so much for agreeing to be here with me for this podcast.
Thank you, Preeti. And thank you for the nice words spoken for me.
Okay, so without further ado, let's start. The very first question I would have for you is that how has the journey been from the village that you started and now when you see what all you have achieved? So what was the life in the village? If we can just have a recap of that.
Preeti, as far as my life is concerned, this has been a very long life with ups and downs. Yes, I started my life with the village, in the village, and that was very backward village of, you can say, at that time it was Punjab.
Okay.
And truly speaking, there was hardly any facilities there. No schooling, no school, no electricity, no road. And really, it was very difficult to get education. And the school, which was far, you can say approximately 2 kilometers away from my village. And of course, 10, 15 children used to go there, and I also started my journey from there.
Okay.
There is a small school, primary school. Thereafter, I joined the high school, which was about 7 to 8 kilometers from my village.
Wow.
And because I was good in studies, so my journey continued. And there was a really very big force, or you can say, which saved me. That was my mother and my father also. But my father was away from that village. He was a small businessman, and he used to work in Lucknow. It was far away from my village. And basically, I was brought up by my mother.
Okay.
So it was really a difficult journey, and no communication. And with the other children, yes, we used to go there to attend the school. But I went to Lucknow, where my father and my younger brother was also there.
Wow.
And I joined a junior college in Lucknow. And thereafter, my whole college education and university I was in Lucknow.
Wow. So sorry to cut you here, but हम बहुत बार ऐसे कहते हैं कि सारे पेरेंट्स हैं और पेरेंट्स की स्टोरी वहां से शुरू होती है कि हम 5 किलोमीटर नदी में तैर के जाया करते थे, जिसको आज की जनरेशन कई बार बहुत मजाक में लेती है। बट जब मतलब हम सुन रहे हैं, बिकॉज हम ये बचपन से आपसे सुनते आए हैं कि इस टाइप के चैलेंजेस है और हमने वो गांव भी देखा है। सो हाउ डू यू फील जब आज लोग कहते हैं कि ऐसा थोड़ी होता है कि सबके पेरेंट्स 5 किलोमीटर तैर के गए हैं या 2-2 किलोमीटर चल के जाते थे, बिकॉज यू हैव सीन लाइफ अप एंड क्लोज फ्रॉम देयर, फ्रॉम दैट ग्राउंड। सो हाउ डू यू फील कि बिकॉज इस जनरेशन को पता नहीं है कि हमारे चैलेंजेस क्या थे, इसलिए ये मजाक कर रहे हैं, या इट्स लाइक कि ठीक है, टू ईच हिज ओन?
जहाँ तक मजाक है उस तरह की बात नहीं है, क्योंकि हमारे पास में कोई ऑप्शन था ही नहीं।
देयर वाज नो ऑप्शन, करेक्ट।
स्कूल जाना है, पेरेंट्स ने कहा कि आपको स्कूलिंग करनी है, तो अब वहाँ पर ये तो मालूम ही नहीं था कि हमारे क्या ड्रीम्स हैं, क्या बनेंगे, वो तो कुछ मालूम नहीं था। बस ये है कि कह दिया पेरेंट्स ने, मदर ने कह दिया, फादर ने कह दिया कि भाई आपको पढ़ना है, तो हम चले गए पढ़ने के लिए। और स्कूल में फिर टीचर्स भी फॉर्चुनेटली बहुत अच्छे थे, वेरी सपोर्टिंग, और एनकरेज भी करते थे। और पर्टिकुलरली उन बच्चों को जो विलेज से आते थे और उनको पता था कि इनका बैकग्राउंड ऐसा है, तो उनको एक एक्स्ट्रा केयर करते थे वो। और कई बार कहते भी थे कि बेटे पढ़ लो, अदरवाइज जो लेबर करते हैं, फार्मर्स करते हैं, यही तुम्हें काम करना पड़ेगा, एंड दैट इज वेरी हार्ड लाइफ। सो हमें एक थोड़ा सा एनकरेजमेंट ये होता है कि अच्छा कुछ पढ़ लेंगे तो हो सकता है कि कुछ बन जाए, और कुछ एजुकेशन, बिकॉज एजुकेशन हमें यही कहा करते थे टीचर्स कि एजुकेशन बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है आप लोगों के लिए। और अभी भी हम यही सोचते हैं कि एजुकेशन और हेल्थ, दीज आर द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ द लाइफ। तो उस समय इतना पता नहीं था, लेकिन ये एक प्रेशर कहिए या एक सब जा रहे हैं तो हम भी चले गए स्कूल में और कंटिन्यू करते गए उसको।
That takes me to my second question, that was there any kind of fear there कि अगर नहीं पढ़े तो क्या होगा, या it was you were just moving in that survival mode and dreams तो शायद कहीं थे ही नहीं, आपने बोला वो तो हमने सोचा ही नहीं था।
राइट।
So was that encouragement कि टीचर्स कह रहे हैं अभी पढ़ लो तो आगे कुछ कर पाओगे, या एक डर था कि अगर कुछ नहीं किया तो? So what did you choose, fear or encouragement?
This was mix of both.
Okay.
डर भी था,
हाँ,
कि पढ़ेंगे नहीं
हाँ,
तो पता नहीं क्या करेंगे, क्या होगा।
करेक्ट।
और ऐसा भी था कि क्योंकि टीचर्स भी सपोर्टिंग थे, उधर से पेरेंट्स का भी सपोर्ट था, एंड माय एल्डर ब्रदर बिकॉज ही पास्ड 10th क्लास फ्रॉम द सेम स्कूल, तो ये भी एक था कि भाई साहब ने पढ़ा है तो हम भी आगे पढ़ते जाएं। अब कहाँ तक पढ़ेंगे वो कोई आइडिया नहीं था उस समय। बस चल रहा है, पढ़ रहे हैं, पास हो रहे हैं, चल रहे हैं। और ना ही ये कभी, मैं टू बी वेरी फ्रैंक, ये पता था कि हमें इंजीनियरिंग करनी है या डॉक्टर बनना है, और कुछ कोई दिमाग में उस समय नहीं था। ये है ठीक है, 8th कर लिया, 10th कर लो, 10th कर लिया, 12th कर लो, 12th करना, नेक्स्ट क्या है, BSc कर लो। क्योंकि पढ़ने में अच्छे थे तो टीचर्स ने खुद ने दे दिया, अच्छा भाई तुम पढ़ते हो, फर्स्ट क्लास आती है और यू आर अमंग 5 टॉप 5, तो ठीक है साइंस दे दो इन बच्चों को। तो हमें साइंस दे दिया। हमें ये भी नहीं पता था कि साइंस कैसी है या आर्ट्स कैसी है। तो साइंस से बात पढ़ने लगे तो इंटरेस्टिंग लगी, और इंटरेस्टिंग लगी तो फिर वो पढ़ते रहे, बस यही रहा।
सो जो हम कहते हैं ना कि लक होता है, वो लक वही होता है, लक इज एक्चुअली प्रिपरेशन, व्हेन प्रिपरेशन मीट्स अपॉर्चुनिटी, दैट इज लक। So because you were preparing and the opportunities came at the right time and you were able to take hold of it, and that is what you say that yes, I have been very lucky in my journey. So what was that one thing that kept you moving forward?
एक तो सिंसियरिटी थी,
yes,
एंड डेडिकेशन। और जो टीचर्स ने कह दिया, दैट वाज द फाइनल वर्ड, कि पढ़ो तो पढ़ना है, और क्या करना है, कैसे पढ़ना है, वो भी वो गाइड करते थे। तो उस तरह से वो जर्नी अच्छी चलती रही। टेंशन जरूर होता था, पर्टिकुलरली एग्जाम पीरियड में
So stress तब भी था, एग्जाम स्ट्रेस
स्ट्रेस
50
होता
years
था,
back,
स्ट्रेस
60
होता
years
था।
back वो आज भी है।
और लेकिन क्योंकि ज़्यादा फैसिलिटी नहीं थी, कोई इतना कंपटीशन नहीं था कि हमें जो है ये करना है या वो आगे निकल गए हम पीछे रह जाएंगे, ऐसा कुछ नहीं था। साथ साथ खेलने में भी इंटरेस्ट था, और गांव में खेलते भी थे, पढ़ते भी थे, खेलते भी थे। और स्कूल में भी यही था। और स्कूल में मैं जो है क्रिकेट खेला करते थे, और डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल तक खेला। जब उसके बाद में कॉलेज चले गए तो फिर वो सब छूट गया। और पर्टिकुलरली जब साइंस ले लिया तो बिकॉज यू नो साइंस सब्जेक्ट्स काफी टफ होते हैं, और काफी टाइम चाहिए उसके लिए, तो फिर वो तो छूट गया वहां पर। और फिर पढ़ाई के अलावा फिर बाकी कुछ नहीं रहा।
करेक्ट। सो व्हाट डिड सक्सेस मीन टू यू बैक देन?
For me, success meant that how I can perform my studies sincerely, and how I can pass the examinations with good marks, rather very good marks. That was my success at that time.
Wow. Yeah, because you were a student, and I think the focus for a student is because back then, as you said, there were no dreams and no vision kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So I think that's great. So you said that you did BSc, right? After BSc, what was it? You started looking for a job, or was there something else that you looked forward to?
Preeti, after completion of my BSc, yes, I got admission in the university for MSc studies. Though my favorite subject was physics, but I got some information that yes, in physics there will not be much chances for getting the job.
Oh.
And the second option was chemistry, though the merit of the chemistry was higher. And I had to wait for some days, and then I got admission in MSc chemistry.
So you joined MSc in chemistry because the job opportunity was much better in chemistry, and you fared quite well there as well. You were a position holder.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
yes.
right? So the interesting part is, because we have also been a part of that story, that 35 years in ONGC, right? How did ONGC enter your life?
Yes, after completion of my MSc, there was a vacancy from the ONGC for the graduate trainees, and I was selected there. And my first posting in ONGC was in Gujarat, Mehsana, as the chemist. And it was, of course, a tough job. And we used to go to the field.
So when you entered at a junior level, as you said that you entered as a chemist there, right? So what were your expectations at that point of time?
Really, today it's difficult to believe, because in chemistry discipline, I remember the highest position was chief chemist.
Okay.
And we used to aspire that one day we will be chief chemist. Rather, because during the training, I stood first in all of the training batch. And one of my colleagues said, friend, I declare that one day you will become chief chemist. So I was very happy. Yes, one day I will be chief chemist. So that was really very, you can say, good. I found that yes, I can do something better.
Wow. And after 35 years of service, when you retire from the post of executive director, did you ever think that just aspiring to be the chief chemist, and where that journey took you from that to being an executive director, how life has treated you there?
Really, you can say that, of course, at that time there was no position of executive director. The maximum, you can say, position in ONGC before board level was director.
Okay.
And the regional directors. So it was really very difficult to aspire for that. But uh, time to time, because we were quite sincere, I was quite sincere, dedicated. And one more thing, that is my strength also. I own the things as the owner, that this belongs to me. And I have to complete it in time
Correct.
with best of my knowledge and suit it to the requirement of the project.
That ownership and accountability.
Accountability is very, very
Yes,
important. So, and that's why my always used to like me. That this boy can do much better. He has the capacity to do that. He has the knowledge. He has the intelligence. So they used to give me the good projects and were sometimes very challenging projects also.
Okay. So, what role did your peers and your leaders played here in your growth?
Yes, actually, my peers supported me, and actually, I always stressed for the teamwork because no junior, no senior. And though I was senior, but I always considered my juniors as my colleagues. And everybody had to play their part,
Correct.
but it is a team.
It is a team.
And once a team is united, results are inevitable.
Ah.
So, within time, if you want to perform any job and complete the job project, so the dedication and ownership is very important.
That is very important. It's not
And
negotiable.
time to time, we used to take the advice from my seniors also, and they used to appreciate. And that led us the successful completion of the jobs most of the time.
Okay. So when we talk about the support that you had from your peers and your seniors, I'm sure that there would have been some challenges at workplaces as well. So what were your biggest challenges?
Yes, there were many challenges during my service period. I can count 2, 3 which are important,
The major
and
ones.
those were very relevant also for the organization. When I was posted in Baroda, there was one field, Gandhar, and it was new field, and there was challenge how to develop it because it was quite deep, and there were many challenges also because at a time in that field it was oil, it was gas, and it was heavy oil also.
Okay.
So that was a challenge how to develop such a complex field. We have got one institute of reservoir studies. So because I was in regional office and that job was to be done in collaboration with the institute, and this was a quite big project and very expensive project. Thousands of crores of dollars that was spent on the project, and this was the really during 91, 92, when there was a foreign conflict with India, and there was much pressure from the management side, from ONGC, rather from the ministry, that this project has to be taken up, to be progressed very fast and completed in time, and so that we can get some foreign exchange from outside, from World Bank or from Asian Development Bank, and because that country needed that.
Correct.
And we really took that challenge, and that project was completed within time. Approximately more than 200 wells were drilled, and when we started drilling the wells, we got very encouraging results. The field was further explored and expanded, and that field proved to be one of the largest field of ONGC, onshore largest field of ONGC. And because I was the team leader from the region, and for all the team was awarded, and from the region because I was the team leader, and from the institute also the people who were involved, those were also awarded. That was the first challenge. The second challenge, when new pilot project was started, that was called the Neelam pilot project in Bombay.
Bombay.
And that pilot project was on the asset management system, which ONGC and ministry wanted to switch over from the present system to the asset management system, so that more responsibilities can be defined, and more challenging jobs can be taken up, offshore as well as onshore. So there also some persons were selected that pilot project, and fortunately I was one of them. A team was formed under the chief general manager, and I was the subsurface manager, because that was very important project, assignment. And that challenge was time bound, that within 2 years we have to establish the system, asset management system in a single field. And if that proves and that improves the production, because that production was going down from that particular field, and the challenge was how to not only control the decline, rather to enhance the production from the current production rates. And that challenge was really very, you can say, challenging as well as tough.
Yes, because now when you say that these are the professional challenges and how you handled them and how you completed it. Now, while you were taking your team along with you for these challenges, which you definitely, the results were great. Personally, how did you find that challenging? Did it take any load on your mental health, or were you like, okay, now I'm stuck, what am I supposed to do? So, from a personal front, as a person, how did you feel when these challenges were there?
Yes, initially, yes, there was some pressure, because I was the team leader. But I found that team was good. And because all the team persons were selected, they were rather the cream of the ONGC. So that was really good thing for me, silver lining, that these are the good persons, and how can I get this good job from them? And really we worked as a teamwork. Sometimes many struggles were there, but ultimate objective was how to complete this project in time and with all success. And the leader, chief general manager, Mr. Kharak Singh, he was very supporting, and sometimes the whole team had different ideas, and there was brainstorming, and then ultimately some idea crop up that yes, this idea can work. And for that we took support from even the outside agencies also, technical support, and we had some other system supports also. McKinsey was our, you can say, consultant. So with all these, you can say, inputs, consultants, my good team, my great boss, that was a really good performance of the team, and good completion of the job in the time.
So,
and based on that, the system, asset management system, was rolled out throughout ONGC.
Wow. So, when we talk about the leadership that you had, so how does leadership look different now? Is there any difference the way leaders were back then, 30, 40 years back, and the way leaders are today?
Actually, at that time, because we were the technical persons, scientific persons, we did not mean much about the leadership. Our main was the management, and how you can management with your subordinates, how you can manage your peers and your boss also, of course. So if you can manage, you are a good leader. And in leadership, you advise and you take the advice. This to and fro. Because juniors, they have many good ideas.
Yeah.
And you will have to be receptive with them.
Have to be receptive. Correct.
So if you are receptive and support the ideas of the juniors, then of course team work is really it's a good, and it's quite conducive.
Wow.
So leadership automatically comes up from this.
Correct.
We did not know whether I should, because I was a leader, team leader, so I should not be say that yes, I am leader and whatever I say, you
To be done.
do
No,
it.
it never works like that.
It never works like that.
Correct. But any moment where you felt like giving up?
Truly speaking, no. In that project, we never thought of that.
Wow.
That yes, we should give up, because the spirit of the team was quite high, and so was mine.
So when you tell us about these challenges that you had at a professional level for the Gandhar project and the Neelam project, if I just shift the perspective a little bit, any challenge that you had in your personal life as well, and how you came through that?
Yes, during the service period, there were many challenges, but one or two were a really big challenge for me. When I was transferred to Bombay in mid-session, when my you were in BSc final and your younger brother was in
Giving his exams,
12th.
entrance, yeah.
And the transfer was in the month of October. And the transfer was that I had to join as early as possible. So I took a challenge. I talked to the project manager there, and they gave assurance that there is no problem. You come down to Bombay and we will see this. So of course, but yes, I had some problems, because this was a challenging project, a technical challenging project. But on the other hand, my kids were at the threshold of their education.
Mom was also admitted in the
And
hospital.
yes, my wife was also, your mother was also admitted in the hospital sometime because she was not feeling well. So these were the challenges. But anyway, these such challenges normally come in one's life. Many of my colleagues may also be having such type of challenges.
Yes.
But that hinders the progress in the technical side also.
And I think the support from your boss at that point of time.
Yes,
really
my support,
helped you through that.
the support from my boss was really excellent. I still remember. And he used to ask, how is your family? How are your
It
children?
definitely matters.
And that matters. And I had free hand that you do your job here, and at the same time you keep your families also in touch. And that was the challenge.
So your job took you overseas as well. So
Yeah.
you have worked pan-India and around the globe.
Yeah.
So how has that exposure to different countries and culture changed your thought process?
I was associated in some projects, some trainings, some conferences, and I visited many countries in Europe, America, even Middle East also, and Far East. So most of the countries we had these technical collaborations there.
Times, yeah.
And during the collaborations, many thoughts are shared, because the business was oil and gas. And those were very useful to us. And sometimes we also gave very useful thought to them, because it was a collaborative project.
Correct.
But technically, I must say that particularly the Western countries, they were advanced. And we had the collaborations to learn there and transfer the technology
Wow.
to India, so that we can
Definitely help.
use here, apply that techniques in India in our fields, and enhance the production and explore more and more oil and gas.
Wow.
And that was very, very good, so you can say, exposure for us, working with the foreign scientists and engineers.
Wow. So, starting from a village, then moving on to a city to complete your education, taking chemistry because the job opportunities and prospects were better in chemistry, then starting with a chemist, aspiring to be the chief chemist, but then as luck and your hard work and dedication would award you with, led to being the executive director, and you retired from Mehsana. So, how did you feel that it all ended where it started from? You started your job as a junior chemist from Mehsana and you retired. You travel pan India for work, and then you retired from Mehsana from the post of executive director. So, was that life coming up full circle? How did you feel? What were the feelings? We want to know more on that.
Feeling was very good, really. Uh, it was some sort of nostalgia.
Correct. But when I
With humor,
started, I used to do
yeah,
this at this place,
I
and now
used to, yes. Even I visited that well, which was uh, first attended by me as a shift chemist.
oh,
So, but there was so much challenge. There was a gap of around 33, 34
33,
years,
34 years, yes.
and so much change in
So
the
much
thinking, working, and the expansion. Because at that time when I joined ONGC, it was a starting project. You can say beginning of the project, and when I joined the project as the head, as asset manager. That was a full-fledged project, and that was the highest oil producer, onshore oil producer in India. Because before, at the time, at the joining time, it was a technical person, but when I was head, it was administrative, financial person.
everything.
Everything was
It
there.
was
Everything
everything.
was
It
there.
was everything.
So the role was different,
Yeah.
and really I enjoyed that journey.
Wow.
That I really cherish the all memories of the Mehsana when I joined, and at different places where I was posted in ONGC, Assam, Dehradun, Baroda, Bombay,
Ahmedabad.
Ahmedabad, so many places,
Yes.
and it was very nice. Really, I remember it was very nice journey, and sometimes I feel that I was so fortunate, and that I got opportunity working with ONGC, and I worked with full dedication, sincerity. I really enjoyed during my service period, and today also, yes, I'm fully satisfied that yes, I gave something to the nation.
So, coming to our last question, if you could change one thing or one decision in your life, looking back now, what would that be?
Actually, yes, there are certain, you can say, incomplete dreams,
Okay.
and which really I feel sorry that I could have done that, because I prefer to uh, work for the human beings. Of course, at the later stage, I got that opportunity when I was posted as a asset manager, and I tried my level best to uh, support many organizations,
Initiatives, yes.
educational institutes,
Foundations.
medical services, foundations. But I feel had I been somewhere in some welfare job, I could have been got more satisfaction in my life, because I have given many things to the nation, but as in the society or in the human being, yes, I feel I could have contributed more.
Okay, that's such a noble thought, that in spite of doing your work with 100% dedication and having that satisfaction from your job, but still there is something that I could have done more.
Yes.
Right? Great. So, Pa, if I would ask you one thing that you would, or one advice that you would give to today's leaders, what would that be?
I don't know really what is the definition of leadership. And it's, if you start defining the leadership, there is long definition. But simply, I think the person who can interact with the persons, more persons, the lowest level person and the highest level person, and talk nicely, establish relationship, work for their betterment or wellness, and work for the country also, because ultimately the society depends on the country, nation. So we have to build the nation, and the good society, developed society can contribute more. So leader who can take together, take the people together for a right cause.
Wow.
I think that is the leader.
True leader. And in your life's journey of 70 plus years, what is that one thing that truly matters?
Honesty.
Okay. Can you tell us more about that?
Honesty in everything. Honesty in work, honesty in speaking, honesty in relationship, honesty in business. Everywhere honesty should be there. And that has to come within.
From within.
You cannot pretend people for a longer period.
Wow. Great. So thank you so much. That would be end of today's episode. And I'm sure that you would have definitely picked up a line or two that you can also imbibe by. Thank you. That would be all. Thank you so much for giving your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So nice of you.
This wasn't just a conversation. It was a reminder. It does not matter where you start. What matters is how you move forward with integrity and staying rooted to your values. Thank you for staying with us. Have a great day and a great year ahead.